Alright, so in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to complete a mini side Easter egg and get the Alistairs Folly wonder weapon in BO4 Zombies DLC 1 Dead of the Night. Despite the Easter egg looking very complex, it's actually quite easy to do, so let's just not waste any time and jump straight into it. Side note, the wonder weapon is obtainable both from the box and through the side quest, so if you're planning on doing the solo, there's technically no need to do the Easter egg at all, although the option, of course, is still available there for you. Alright, so jumping right into it, in order to unlock Alistairs Folly in the library, you're going to have to go ahead and search for special symbols scattered around the map. These symbols, varying in color, have multiple different spawn point locations, which of course I'm going to be going over in this video. Once you find and note all 4 of these locations, or all 4 of these symbols actually, and their corresponding color, you can insert them into the machine, unlocking the Folly for you guys to use. Now, since the code is ordered from blue to green to yellow to red, we're going to stick in that order, which means that we're going to be starting out with the blue symbols, and they are all located in the cemetery. As you see on my screen, the first spawn point for a potential blue symbol is right next to the staircase banister on a pillar, just a few feet outside of the map. Mine is here, so I'm going to keep note of it and put it in the corner of the screen. Side note, whenever you see a symbol, write it down or take a picture of it. This way you don't have to run around the map 800 times to get your symbols if you forget them. Just make sure if you draw it that you do it in great detail, because the symbols look very, very similar to each other. Moving forward, the second spawn point, as you can see on my screen, if you follow my path, is located just here to the right of the statue head on a house. Check this other one just in case. The final possible blue spawn point location is right here on the base of the tiger. With our blue symbol now acquired and out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the green symbol. So there's actually 4 to 5 spawn points for this green symbol opposed to the blue one that actually had 3, and they're all located right outside of the dining hall. The first one, as you can see on my screen, could be located in the greenhouse terrace right out this gate on the side wall. The second symbol could potentially spawn on the wall in this little hut in the gardens. The third spawn point for a possible green symbol is also located in the gardens, but just a little bit further down the path outside of a barrier to the left of one of the perk machines. And finally, the fourth and fifth locations are kind of like right next to each other and are outside of the barrier to the right of the perk machine this time. It could spawn on either side once again, either on the left or right side, so scope out the area first before you go ahead and leave and say it's not there. Just make sure you're double checking to make sure you check both sides, just to make sure you didn't miss a symbol by accident like I actually did once when doing this Easter egg beforehand. But with the green symbol out of the way, let's move straight on to the yellow one. Alright, so kicking things off, make your way out of the main hall towards the forest terrace. Once there, pop a 135-degree turn, look up into the air, and on the right side of the building, you could potentially see a yellow symbol. If it's not there, move on to the next spawn point location, which is actually just located right down the stairs to the left outside of a gate, and it would be kind of hanging out on the left of the wall. If it's not there, make a 180-degree turn to the gate, like literally directly across from you, and look straight down it. If a yellow symbol is going to spawn there, it's going to spawn at the very end of that kind of gate hallway. If it's not there, then the final symbol spawn point location it's pretty hard to see, but it is fortunately the one I had in my game. It's on the left side of the mansion, and it's kind of like right above the KHAOS wall by. As you can see in my game, I'm shooting it, I'm looking straight at it. You can see it from a bunch of different angles. Just make sure you confirm it, and you guys are good to go. So just to make things clear, there's one on both sides of the mansion when you walk out that door and look straight toward the mansion, and then when you look out the gates, there's one spawn point in each of the gates. With those out of the way, let's move on to the final symbol that you need, which is the red symbol. Alright, so spawn point location number 1 for the red symbol can be found in the east gallery, right in between these 2 chairs on the wall right above this candle. If not there, the second possible location for the symbol is in the bedroom on the wall right next to this portrait. If not there, the next possible location for the red symbol is just down the stairs in the dining room right above another picture outside of the map, just slightly outside of the map, nothing too crazy, slightly outside of the map. This is actually where mine was. That was the third location, so moving on to the fourth and final location for this red symbol, make your way down into the cellar and look straight through the window right here on a barrel. Make sure you're definitely looking through the right barrel. Keep note of how many barrels you actually have in your, in your barrier, because I actually made the mistake of looking through the wrong barrier and thinking my symbol wasn't there in one game, but it actually was. So make sure you're looking through the right barrier, and you should be good to go. At this point, you have now successfully checked all the locations and have collected all 4 of your symbols, of course, color coordinated. Make your way to the library, where you're now going to finally input the symbols and complete this Easter egg, and finally get your hands on this great ass wonder weapon that is upgradable. We just don't know how to yet. Alright, so once you've made your way to the library, just simply walk up to this machine in the library with the wonder weapon on it, and simply put your crosshair on each of the colored symbols, pressing square until you change each symbol to the ones you've had in your game, as you can clearly see I'm doing in the video. After confirming that you've now entered all the symbols correctly, put your crosshair up just a little bit on the weapon, and you'll notice the middle text actually changes to hold square to enter the code, instead of saying, hold square to change dial. If you did everything correctly, the code will be inputted, and you'll hear a confirmation noise, and you'll see the thing open up, and congratulations, missions, you will instantly be able to pick up Alistairs Folly Wonder Weapon in DLC 1 Dead of the Night. Now, if this tutorial did help you out, make sure you do drop it a big thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I worked really hard to make this a very high quality tutorial, and hopefully I did a good job, so please let me know down below in the comment section, but that's going to be it. Again, drop the video a thumbs up, make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.